Good morning. Welcome to Shitathlon Saturday. Choose any 3 things from the list down below. Do them back to back, 4 time. Like a triathlon, there's no transition allowed. You can use transition, there's no time allowed for the transition. It's just all included in the score. Start the clock, finish it when you finish the 3rd thing. You can scale as is appropriate for your abilities, so don't look at the Shitathlon and go, I just can't do that. You just need to mould it to you and your requirements. So 100 power clean and jerks, if you've got a bar for sure and you want to do 100 power clean and jerks. Don't know why you would, but yeah, I see I would, so but I don't know why I would either. Weird bunch. 100 power clean and jerks, so that is from the floor to the shoulders and then overhead. Floor, shoulders, overhead. There's a barbell demo if you click prepare. Power clean and jerk. You can do it with dumbbells as well, and you can do it with one hand at a time if you want, all good. The easiest way to scale that is by using a lighter weight or going one hand, and just switching hands and just doing 100 in total, so like 50 per hand. So both good ways to scale. That's not a bad one to do because it is quite easy to scale it. You can also go heavier if you want to make it more challenging. 200 alternating knees to elbows. Okay, so these are on the ground, sitting in a little V position, if this is your butt down here. Okay, so feet are off the floor, torso's off the floor, right elbow touches left knee. You don't need to like extend away back or anything, just go over and left elbow touches right knee. So usually your legs will kind of go like that when you're doing these. 200 of them. They could be quite quick. Don't go to failure. No, do you know what? I'm not going to tell you what to do. You just figure it out. It's your workout. You picked elbows, knees to elbows. It's up to you. Forever going to wonder what I was going to say. What was she going to say? Was it important? It wasn't. Might have been. Then there's high pulls. So there's a demo down below, prepare, if you click prepare, for sumo deadlift high pulls. They're done with a barbell. But the mechanics are exactly the same if you use like a kettlebell or a dumbbell. It just has to be something that you can actually put your hands on. So you can both hands on the kettlebell and just pull it up to about your collarbone height. Make sure that you initiate the movement through your legs and not your arms. Watch that you don't just lift the weight up. Okay, so it's legs pull. Okay, so 150 high pulls, make that easier by going lighter. You can also scale the number of reps, just put it in the notes. Okay, so if you did 100 reps instead of 150, it's all good. It's all good. The gods will not judge you, except judge you for making a good decision. And then we've got floor slash bench presses, 150 floor presses or bench presses. Again, scale the weight. You could go one arm at a time instead of both together. Floor presses are just like bench presses. There's a demo for that. Floor presses are just on the floor. So your elbows will touch the floor and then you extend right out. That's a nail file, by the way. Just I don't know why I'm holding that. 300 weighted step ups. So the step can be as high as you want. So it could be higher and more challenging, or it could be a little bit lower and more doable. It could also be scaled by the weight. So these are weighted. So in my head, I was picturing you holding 2 weights down by your side, but I don't really mind how you do it weighted. If you've got a weighted vest, for example, you could put that on. You could put a backpack on. You could hold a weight. I'm happy with any of them. If you wanted to scale it further again, you could just use no weight. Okay, so you could always put something in your pocket, stuff in your sports bra, add a wee bit of weight that way. 150 ab mat sit-ups. Please scale this if you don't know. So 150 ab mat sit-ups is only for those who have previously done 150 ab mat sit-ups. If you don't know if you should be doing them, you should not. Okay, so warning, warning, warning. The consequences of doing 150 ab mat sit-ups when you are not conditioned to it is fairly bad. So don't run the risk. Just trust me. Just trust me. So scale it down. I would say if you feel like you're way off that, then don't do any more than half of those reps.
or just don't do ab mat sit-ups for this and pick something else. 120 shoulder taps. So shoulder taps are a cool one because you can scale these quite drastically from one end of the spectrum to the other. So you can do them in a handstand against the wall. You could do them not against the wall, I suppose. You could do them in a handstand against the wall, and it would be like 1, 2, 3, and so on. You could do them in a wall climb against the wall, so your feet go up the wall and your hands are more like here somewhere, and that's a wee bit easier. You could put your feet up onto your sofa, so you're more like just in a raised plank position. Your hands are on the floor, so your feet are still up, maybe about the height of your shoulders. And you start to get the idea. Feet flat on the floor, feet on the floor. So you're in a plank position. Or even you can go the other way and put your hands up on something and your feet on the floor, so your torso's raised, and then become a bit easier again. So more doable. So very, very scalable. Good one to do. Practice locking your elbows out of your supporting arm, making sure your arm's straight and not slightly bent. And practice like being in a good support position through your arms. 300 air squats. When you're doing your squats, so I know a lot of you still struggle a bit with the squat depth. Remember, 100 squats pushing the depth is better than 300 where you're not getting your thighs at least parallel or below parallel to the ground. Okay, so like a low chair, a low stool. I'm swithering a wee bit there, but yeah, you like if you're constantly finding yourself not going terribly low with your squats, then I would say, like, take the opportunity to practice pushing that depth. And a really good way to do that is to find a box or a stool or a little table or a stack of books, something that is a little bit lower than knee height, okay? Something a wee bit lower than knee height. So if this is your knee, okay, this is your knee, so that when you squat down, we'll go this way, when you squat down, you're looking at getting like your thighs below parallel. This is a terrible demo. Okay, so this is you stood up. Oh God, what's wrong with your knees? Oh, they're weird. Oh God, your knee's breaking. That's parallel, and then just a little below parallel. So something where your butt is going to have you so that your thighs are below parallel. Try that. Keep all your squat mechanics the same. Watch out for your knees tipping in. Keep your knees out, feet flat on the floor, grip the ground with your toes and all that. Aye, so use air squats to practice. That's the short of that. Again, click prepared to see what an air squat should really look like. Video yourself and have a look. Does yours look anything like that at all? Do them in the mirror. Something like that. 2 kilometre farmer's carry. So get your tiny farmer. Off you go. Wee farmer sitting on your shoulder. I'm going to do that sometime. I'm going to carry Fiona Shedden 2 kilometres. She's a little farmer. She doesn't watch these videos. Doesn't matter. 5 kilometre row and 10 kilometre bike. Somebody can tell her I said that. Right, that's it. Pick your weapons. Go have fun. I think it's going to be cold. So I don't know, because this is Friday. This isn't, in fact, Saturday. This is Friday. Beautiful day today. I'm going to get outside. Bye.